grade 1 and welcome back to Writer's Workshop. Last week we wrote 2 stories. First we read them and then we wrote them. We talked about what it is that we do in the morning. Miss Bia showed you her story and then you wrote your own. Then we talked about 3 things we do at school. Miss Bia showed you her story, and then you did your own. So what you had to do was draw 3 pictures of 3 things you do in the morning and 3 things you do at school. You would draw your 3 pictures and label the beginning sound. Today and this week, we are going to do the same thing. We are going to read a new story, draw the pictures of 3 things we do, and then label the beginning sound. So, we've done the morning, we've done school. What do you think is next? Let's find out. So this story is called In the Evening. So it's what we do after school when we come home in the afternoon. Before we start, let's go over the different parts of the book. We have the front cover, the back cover, the title, the author, and here the small numbers in the corner are the page numbers. So, obviously, the book is going to be called In the Evening, and it talks about what the potato does in the evening. So, before I start reading, think about what is it that you think that you or even the potato do in the evening once you come back from school. Okay, you take the bus home, and then what? What do you do? Think about that while I read you the story and we find out what the potato does in the evening. So, in the evening, I come home. Like I just said, you take the bus, or your mom and dad pick you up, or grandma or grandpa, or your auntie or your uncle, and you go home. In the evening, I do my homework. Like after we watch this video, you guys have homework to do, right? In the evening, I walk the dog. Any of you have a dog? In the evening, I watch TV. In the evening, I eat dinner. In the evening, I take a bath. In the evening, I read a story. In the evening, I go to sleep. In the evening. So grade 1, a few things I have to say about this story. First, did you notice that we have our sight word I on some of the pages, on every page? And then I also saw the word to. Where is it? I go to sleep. So those are 2 words that you're going to be able to read. Also, remember, look at the pictures to help you read. So we learned what the potato does in the evening. Goes home, walks her dog, eats dinner, goes to sleep, watches TV, does her homework. The book tells us all of these things that the potato does. Today, you we'll be writing a story telling me 3 things you do in the evening when you go home. So Miss Bia was going to read her story to you, show you the pictures, and then we are going to go through again and label the beginning sounds. Okay? So first, when I come home in the evening, I cook dinner. So I eat because I'm really hungry. Next, I put away my clothes and I clean my room. Miss Bia is messy. You guys know this because of my desk at school. So I have to come home and put away my clothes. And then last, I go to sleep in my bed. Okay, grade 1, let me get out my writing instrument so we can label the beginning sounds. You guys know that I want you to use a writing pencil, but so you guys can see it better, I am going to use a crayon, okay? Just so you guys can see. Alright, so here is Miss Bia in the kitchen making dinner. We have this. What is this? That's right, it's a table. What sound is ta? Oh, I know. I'm gonna write it and see if you got it right. Table. Like toy and tooth. Here we have a chair. Now chair starts with a ch sound, which is the C and the H put together. Next we have the stove. So it's a letter S. We have the pan. We have food. Like F, like fish. We have a spoon. Alright, and that's enough on this page. Labeled all the beginning sounds. Alright, here is Miss Bia in her room. Here we have the cabinet where I put my clothes. So that's right, like cat, right? And then we have the hanger, what you put your clothes on so they're not sitting on the floor. Hanger, the black thing. Like heart and horse. And now here we have Miss Bia's clothes. We could maybe call it a dress or pants, but since I didn't give you a lot of details, let's call it clothes. Just like cabinet. And here we have the bed, like Miss Bia. So that one's easy for me, right? We also have the blanket, like bed. So fast. And then we have the pillow, like pig. And pumpkin. So we have all our beginning sounds labeled. And again, we have the same kind of picture on the last page, so maybe I can just use those beginning sounds here. We have the cabinet, which we know starts with a C. We have the bed, which we know starts with a B. The blanket, again another B, like bed. Then we have pillow. So let's do it again. I'm going to tell you my story of the 3 things I do in the evening when I come home from school. First, I cook dinner. Then, I put away my clothes. And finally, or third, I go to sleep. So, one more time, grade 1, you're going to write a 3-page story. What are the 3 things you do in the evening? And make sure that your pictures are good and very detailed, because we saw how important it is to have a detailed picture, because it helps the author read when there are no words, or when there are words they don't understand. Okay?